Hello there, welcome back to the YouTube channel and back again with another video. So our pair for today's live forex market analysis is the British pound versus the Canadian dollar, in short the GBPCAD. So without any further waste of time, let's get on with the analysis. So as usual, what I do is to start from a 4-hour time frame, as you can see, and the next thing that I do is to switch to the line graph to identify my key levels, right? So I do usually have like a maximum of 4 key levels that I do cater for whenever I analyze. So these are my 4 key levels that I have for this GBPCAD pair. Now another thing that I want, there's a key level that I want to add right there. Now switching back to candlesticks, now what I do is to identify the overall direction of the market, the overall direction of the market. So basically the overall direction previously was a buy, and now it has broken out, retested, and basically now it's a sell, an overall sell, right? So moving on to the hourly time frame, now that I have everything I wanted on the 4-hour time frame, which is my key levels and the overall direction of the market. On the hourly time frame, I'm seeing basically a small sell trend here, a small downtrend. So this is the small downtrend that I'm seeing, and basically, as you can see, the market broke out, retested, as you can see, and is now pushing further to the downside, right? So previously I had, if you look into my short videos, I had a sell, I had the sell trend here, and I had a buy there, right? And my take profit was at my key level there at the top. So what I did was to basically lock my profits at this red key level there. So what the market did, it pushed up, retested this red key level and continued, and I was surprised, seeing that, wow, we now approaching our take profit, and then it suddenly pushed a bit up and broke out and retested my overall buy trend line. So when it broke out, I was shocked. I was like, wow, now the overall must be a sell instead of a buy, and I bought. So as you can see, previously, I think on the 20th, which was yesterday, here these weak rejections was where is where the red key level is, and as I said, I did lock my profits on this red key level, so it took me out in those small profits, right? So I'll just take what the market gives me. I won't cry and complain about it. But yeah, that's what I had. And now I have this setup here, this setup, and one thing that I want to do, right, is to have a zone. There's a zone that I want to cater for. So yes, this is the zone that I do want to cater for. Basically, this zone is why basically why I had the zone was because, you know, I saw this inverse head and shoulders formation, and the market was above this zone. It was around somewhere here, so I was like, okay, this is a possible inverse head and shoulders. And basically an inverse head and shoulders is a reversal chart pattern. So what I had was like, okay, this might be a continuation of buys if the market respects the inverse head and shoulders that I have, as you can see. So for buys, that's how I catered for this is how I catered for buys on this GBPCAD pair, right? And my stop loss was around there, and my take profit would be at the top right there, the key level. So as you can see, the risk to reward ratio is a good 2.12. So it was, you know, it's basically a good setup to have for buys. And now as I do with all my analysis, is that I don't just cater for one say one setup. You know, I cater for two setups, which is both buy and sell setup. So if, say for example, I had that buy setup, I would not only cater for the buy setup only, I would cater for also a sell if the market does not respect my setup. So as you can see, it did not respect my buy setup, and now is possibly confirming my sell setup. And this is how I had sell setup for this GBPCAD pair. And my stop loss would be here for the sells, and my take profit would be there at the key level for these sell. And as you can see, the risk to reward ratio is a good 2.44. So this is how I did cater for sells on this GBPCAD pair. But one thing that I wanted to add is that if only the market here where it is right now, it would retest and confirm that this is a respected zone, and then should I then have my sell stop right there to see whether is it gonna push down to trigger my sell and confirm my sell setup, right? So now if the market does not retest, I have also catered for that, which is this zone here. So basically, if the market basically breaks out and retests this zone, that's where I would have a sell trade. But one thing that I don't like is that if, for example, I sell right there, look, it's like we're in the middle of these two trend lines, this trend line and these trend lines, like the middle. So, and at the same time we're at the zone, so you don't know whether it's gonna push up first to give me a third touch before it sells, or you won't know whether it's gonna break out and retest the zone and push up to stop you out before it actually either continues into your direction or it buys. So that is what I don't like about entering a trade there. What I would prefer is a breakout and a retest on this, a retest on this zone here, whereby, you know, it's close to the trend line. It might give me weak rejections to give me a touch on the trend line, and also I would confirm by a retest on the zone for the sell, making it a good sell, right? So yes, that's what I would cater for. But the market is not perfect, you know. Follow the market and do not lead the market, right? So this is the setup that I have for this GBPCAD pair. If you enjoyed hit that like button. If you want more content, subscribe, and if you have any questions or suggestions, leave them on the comments below. And even if you think anything, maybe if I skipped anything that you would add, or if you think there's anything that I need to improve with basically analyzing and my content, leave it on the comments below. And without any further waste of time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.